Hey, what's up viewers? It's Marleing here, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can quite easily make yourself an AFK farm within the resources that you currently have. Very resource friendly, minimal redstone, and yeah, you can also AFK over here, and moreover you can just spam them at no matter how much you want them. So firstly I'm going to show you that over here are the single modules. Over here, if you just want one beehive, then you can just build it like in this method I have over here, which is going to give you a lot of honey bottles, and this method is going to give you a lot of honeycombs, and this method over here can give you honeycombs, also honey bottles. So yeah, here's how you do it. So in the first step you are going to be needing 5 dirt blocks like this, and yeah, don't make it into 3, because if you make them like 3 blocks and if there are 3 flowers for 3 bees, yeah, sometimes they don't pollinate. Okay, so I think a flower has some limitations over how long it can give pollination. So I mean, yeah, give the honey. So you place them like this and then like this, and then the next step is going to be place some over here like this method over here. I've got cover this area. You don't need in the corners, it's just a waste. And then like this, and then like this, and yeah, keep it at one block high flowers, so that you don't need that extra layer of glass. You're using the glass to trap them, and you can use any block you want. It can be glass, it can be anything, but the top one has to be glass. I think the top one has to be glass, so that the bees can get it whether it is night or day or whatever. Or you can also might, mobs may spawn, and that may also break the farm, so there's a possibility over there as well. But anyways, after you have done over here, what you are going to be doing is place an observer over here facing towards there, and a dispenser. uh, okay, you're going to be needing some placing blocks like this, and then place the dispenser so that it's facing over there, and then just break these. And yeah, make sure this dispenser over here is looking at that beehive. So yeah, that's step 1 done. And in the next step you are going to be getting yourself bees. So let's say you find some bees over here like this. What you are going to be doing is get yourself these flowers, and then in the next step you are going to be waiting for the time to become day. So I'm getting my day cycle cleared real quick like this, and then set time at night, and then the bees will want to find a house for themselves, and they can enter from the bottom, but they can't go go out from the bottom. So like this, and they take that area over here, and then they are trapped over there for eternity. So it's a day. When it's a day, they will come out over there no matter what happens. So anyways, and then you place a hopper like this, and then not over here, at over here, and then uh, see, the bees are over there. Okay, never mind, they're buzzing. Anyways, one rail over here, and then one minecart with the hopper over there, and then a chest. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty simple. Minimal redstone. It can be created by a lot of you. These are some resources that you get in your day-to-day lives. Anyways, in Minecraft, not in real life. Anyways, when you get yourself a bee, you are going to be breeding them. Like wait a second, if they come out, you are just going to be feeding them with one flower each, 2 flowers, and then they will get yourself a baby bee, and then that will grow up, and that will be the 3rd bee for the farm. And then after this one is done, And then step 3 is the redstone. Over here, see, I have used full blocks over here. If you use slabs, this won't work. Okay, you need to use full blocks, and it can be any block you want, but only this block has to be wood. This block has to be wood, and the others can be any block you want, even dirt, no problem. Like this and this, and then get yourself redstone. You're going to be needing 3 redstone dust, and 1, 2, and 3. And then in the next step, what you are going to be doing is get yourself some shears. Get yourself 9 shears, which is 18 iron ingots. Not a lot. I mean, if you are hitting the mine uh, every now and then 9 shears is not something that you're going to be very unaffordable or something. Also, if you have yourself a set of villagers, which I made a video about, I'll give the link of it in the description. And yeah, from the villagers, the shepherd type, they also trade you shears. So yeah, you can have infinite shears. And then what happens over here is the bees, they collect honey, and then when this gets filled up, the dispenser picks that up and then gives a pulse over here, and then the dispenser over here uses the shear, and then the honeycomb either comes at the top of it or at the bottom of it. So in either cases, the honeycomb is going to be coming over here, and then here, and then finally at your collection chest. So yeah, and if you want honeycombs, which I mean not honeycombs, I mean if you need honey bottles, which is quite for the slime, I mean not the slime, the alternative one, the yellow slime blocks, yeah, the honey blocks. If you want the honey blocks, then what you are going to be needing to do is just the simple, it's pretty simple, okay, the entire thing is the same. What you are going to be needing to do is just get yourself bottles, and then instead of shears, you just fill this one over here with bottles like this, okay. So, and yeah, if you have your villagers, if you get your hands on some villagers, if you have a cleric, then, or if you have yourself some librarians, then getting glass is not, I mean not that tough of a job. So anyways, let me get the flower real quick before they go inside the, I mean yeah, feed them, and then they give you the pity. Anyways, glass, before they go out, I will try to make the time to night so that they don't escape, I mean at night, and then they will go over there from top and bottom. So, and yeah, they're trapped, see. So the breeding, if you, I mean it's highly advisable if you do it at night, okay, and then day, and then they will come out and then pollinate these, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want a single block, why did this one fell off? Yeah, you need to be taking care of that so that it doesn't fall off. So what you can just do is get yourself some slabs, any type of slabs, one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here, and that minecart will never fall, and they will pollinate it, and then when this beehive is complete to be taken out, then the bottles will take it and then give a redstone pulse, and then give the pulse to the dispenser. Okay, a quick note before stopping the one block, I mean only one beehive tutorial, is that if you are using the shears for the honeycomb, then it's completely alright. But if you are using it for the honey bottles over here, just like this, so every time a bee comes out, the bee will, I mean, send a pulse and send some bottles down the way. You don't lose any bottles in this, just take the bottle over here and then place the bottle back in, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for if you want them to be, I mean, single stored, you don't need that much honey. Whereas if you need a lot of honey, mass production, then this method is what I have for you. It is pretty simple as well. It might look complex, but you can spam it at any direction and at any point you want. It can be as big as you want. The more you want, the more the resources. So yeah, here's how you do this one. So you get yourself a 2x. If you want, over here I have two beehives. So if you want two beehives, then you are going to be needing, for each beehive, 2x2. So for two beehives, 2x8, and for three beehives you are going to be needing 2x6. So there you go. Wrong dirt. Okay, normal dirt. And then after that, place a beehive over here like this, over here, keeping one distance gap, and then place a dispenser so that it faces over here like this, and like this, so that the dispenser focuses on this beehive. And then get yourself the observer looking at like this and this, and then get yourself some wood planks like this, and this. It has to be wood, okay? This one has to be wood. And then use glass. I mean, use any type of block over here you want, and then cover this entire area up like this, and then place some flowers, one block high flowers, any flower you want, and then cover this area over here like this, like this one, just like that. See, and then cover this one over here, this area up over here like this. So what happens after this, in the collection method you are going to be using redstone, no redstone, I mean you are going to be using the mine carts. So it's like this. If you are going to be using just two, then you can just make a loop over here like this, just like this. This one has to be facing right at this one, and be very careful so that there is no path for the minecart to go underneath this dispenser. Otherwise, yeah, this will break the farm. Okay, so like this, and then like this. If you are going to be using just two, whereas if you are going to be using three like this, the method I'm using over here, it can be just like this. And then if you're using the fourth one, then like this. If you're using the fifth one, then like this. Yeah, just a spiral. Okay, so I'm using three over here, three beehives, and then just come over here like this, and then like this, just connecting the entire thing up. So get yourself rails and powered rails like that, and then just like that, so that it is a loop. Wait a second, just like this, a rail, then like this. Be very, I mean, double check it so that the minecart is not over here. Then like this over here, and then like that, and then like that. Just one block of it will do. Then get yourself a torch, redstone torch, just like that, and then get yourself a rope. Get yourself a torch, and yeah, this will over here just keep on going and keep on collecting the beehives. The stuffs that will be coming out. And keep a block over here so that there is nothing on the sides. Yeah, make sure that there are nothing on the sides. And then yeah, that's it for the collection process, and the method is going to be hoppers and chests. So I got hopper and the chest. This. Okay, and over there the chest, and then like this, and then the rails, and then the mine cart, and they keep on going and collecting it and taking all the stuff, and then in the end just keeping over here. And what I have seeing over here is sometimes honeycombs might fall off. So what you can just do about that is this: just fill these areas up with blocks. Yeah, I didn't think of this at first. Just like that. And even if there are some blocks over here, for the hitbox of this minecart, the honeycomb will be taken inside its hopper, and then it will come over here at the chest. So let me now show you how you can get the redstone. Alright, by the way, for some people that might also not be the case. In some versions it works and some versions it does not, is that the hitbox thing. So what you can just do is place two blocks over here like that, and then two blocks over there like that, and that will pretty much fix the entire thing. No more, I mean, no big deal, that's just it. And yeah, the bee will come over there and then always either spawn at the top or at the bottom, and that's it. So for the redstone, come over here, place some 4 blocks over here like this, and over here like this, and a redstone. And then, by the way, you have to keep sure that there is another redstone over here for this one. You don't need it for this one because there is no redstone adjacent to it. So for the first time it's alright, but for for the upcoming ones at the right side or at the left side, no matter which side you are picking, just keep one redstone over, one plank over here, or any block, not any block, some blocks that will cover the redstone from not going from this side to this side. So you place the redstone over here, over here, over here, and then a repeater at 0 ticks, at first tick over there like that, and then redstone, some two wood planks, it has to be wood planks, and then over there like this, just like the way I have it over here. And then keep it over, destroy that block, and then place one block over there, and then over there, just like this. And then the same over here, the same method, like this. Where is it? Yeah, there you go, just like this. And then redstone, 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 and over there. So what happens over here, this block does not let this redstone connect with this redstone, which if you don't place this block, then the farm will break. Actually it will break, because the redstone of, the pulse over here will not only get received by this one but also by this one, which will reduce the efficiency. And yeah, so just like in the method I said before, get yourself bees. They can enter from the below, but they can't get out from it. So yeah, it's pretty much one way. So to get yourself some bees, so I'm just going to be spawning over here. I already showed you the method. 1 over 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bees, because there are 3 beehives. Don't spam it, because don't get yourself more bees than the beehives you have, because that will really upset the bees. They won't attack you, but that will reduce their, that has a chance of reducing their productivity. So yeah, you can just AFK over here, and from this point, yeah, from this point like this, or just place some blocks like this, jump over here, and where's the dispenser? The dispenser, okay, the dispenser gets blocked. Anyways, you come over here, and then come over here, take this, and you keep if you want honey blocks, then you place what should I say, yeah, the bottles. Or if you want the shears, the honeycombs, then you are going to just place some shears. And if you are placing I mean, if you want the honeycombs, then just one share will do. But if you need the honey blocks, and for that you need the honey, so you're going to be getting glass bottles, and it doesn't have to be a stack. You just have to fill this entire up with the with the glass bottle, and it is random which one will come out. So I highly suggest you to get yourself a stack in each 9 blocks, each 9 slots, just like that. And then after you are done, you can just place the glass block over here again, or you can just place a dirt block over here, because you are going to be breaking this one over here, this block over here a lot. So glass over there, just like this, and then place a dirt block over here. Whenever you are going to be recharging them, just take this out and then get the dispenser, yeah. And then same for this one, and the same for over here, so that you get your range on that dispenser. But anyways, after you are done filling them up, you can just stop by and then just AFK over here. And so what that does is send the pulse and then gives you some bottles over here. So just come back over here and then place the bottles back. You don't have to do it every time, because there will be a stacks of it at each slot. So yeah, you don't have to come over there as many times. So over here, by the time there are so many honeycombs over here that have been collected, so many honey bottles as well, honeycombs as well. I made this one. Let's see how much it created. It made 5 honey bottles by the time I was building that. So yeah, it's pretty simple to build. It's pretty cheap as well, and I hope this tutorial helps you. And leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, because there has been a 50% that has been watching my videos and not subscribing. Be generous enough to subscribe to the channel. It will really encourage me to make more Minecraft videos, more other videos, and I'll be seeing you next time with another epic Minecraft video.